Hi everyone, this is Shirley, Shirley's World, and it's Sunday. That means I do a what sold the past week video. I was just on yesterday with the box opening, but here I am back again. I only sold a few things this past week. I had one Poshmark sale and I think only 8, I'm not sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eBay items. Very, very slow week. It started out fairly good. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. During the week, I had 1 or 2 sales a day. But then yesterday, 0. Hi, Bumblebee. 0 sales yesterday. Now I've had 2 sales today. One hasn't paid for theirs, so it isn't in here. And one eBay is holding their funds for some reason. I don't know. By her name, it's a Spanish name, and sometimes if they only have 1 or 2 feedbacks, if they're brand new on eBay, they'll hold the funds until they're sure, and then it'll come through tomorrow. So it won't come through because I checked the transaction and it'll say it's still processing and it will be processed tomorrow. So sometimes that happens. She may be in Puerto Rico. I don't know. So sometimes that happens. So there's 2 sales pending, but I can't have them in my pile here because I haven't been paid for them. So anyway, yes, very slow week. Bumblebee, do you have daylight savings time there? I mean, did you have to set your clocks ahead last night? I noticed it made a difference on Nick and Andrea from the UK because they're going to come on at exactly this time. They usually come on an hour ahead of me, but because I don't know how this makes sense, but we went ahead with our time. So now they were going to come on right at my 4 o'clock time. So I don't know. Yeah, it hasn't. So we're the same. We're still an hour apart, I guess. Well, I didn't feed Dexter because I figure he still thinks it's an hour. He still thinks it's like 3 p.m. and not 4 p.m. So he should be fine unless he knows about setting the clocks ahead. Yeah. My chickens have only gotten loose once today so far. That's once too often. It's one more time I have to go out and wrangle them up. They can now fly over the netting. At least 4 of them can. There's a couple that, depending on the breed, some breeds are heavier than other breeds, and the heavier ones really can't get enough lift to get up over the netting. But there's 4 of them. When they're out, there's always the same 4. So they're the ones that needs their wings clipped. You clip 1 wing, just the little flight feathers. They grow back in the fall after they molt. They'll grow back again. And you just do 1 because that if you would do 2, they might be able to still flutter over. But if you do just 1, it makes them off kilter, when they try to fly. So they can't fly correctly. So that's how you do it. It's real easy. You just do it with the scissors. It doesn't hurt them at all. It's like cutting your fingernails. Yeah. I've done it to my couple Easter eggers each year because they're always the ones that fly first. But now it's also Lacey and Susie. I'm surprised about Susie. She must not weigh as big as she looks because they're so fluffy. The white Cochins are very fluffy chickens. And she just looks bigger than she really is, I think. Yeah. She's not fat. She's just fluffy. So, but those four I need to take care of. Anyway, it's when you're by yourself, it's harder to do because you have to first catch the chicken. Then you have to hold it on your lap under your arm and somehow with just one hand snip the feathers. It's much easier with two people, but you know, right now there's nobody coming over here. Both my daughter and my daughter-in-law are real iffy about getting the vaccine yet, which just makes a big problem. If we'd all get it, it would be so much easier. But anyway, I don't know if anybody else will be coming on here. And I'm not going to make this a very long video because I was on such a long time yesterday. I was searching on how to put more music onto my YouTube, my iMovie, where I edit my movies. Like when I record something, they give you so many, they're called jingles, and they are only like a few seconds to like 2 minutes long is the longest one. But you can't have any music that's copyrighted. You can't play any copyrighted music. So you have to go online and somehow find the uncopyrighted music, which there's a lot. And then I'm not sure how to get it onto my iMovie. So I have to find that out. So I have more music. So anyway, let me share with what I sold. Like I said, 1 Poshmark and 8 eBay. So this won't be long. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, this is the Poshmark sale, and this jacket was almost like new. It was by Zero Exposure. It's a women's hooded lined jacket, and it sold for $36, which I was happy about. And out of the $36, I made $28.80. So that was a really nice jacket that somebody got. This would have been nice. Not sure what size. Oh, this was a medium. I'm not sure why my daughter didn't try this one on, because this would have been okay for riding, except that it has a hood. You have to be careful around horses. You don't want things dangling, and you don't think, a hood isn't the best thing to have either. But maybe that's why she didn't. It was quite tight fitting, so I don't know. So that was my 1 Poshmark sale. So this next thing is Columbia walking shorts. They're cargo shorts. Oop. I don't know why I didn't iron these before I took pictures of them. Look how wrinkled they are. But they still sold. They sold as the best offer for $20. And they paid shipping of $4.85, and I paid $4.20. Made a few cents. By the way, that jacket went to Old Lyme, Connecticut. Okay. This jacket went to Brooksville, Florida. Not the jacket, the shorts. Okay, here's a Lucky Brand tunic top in this blue and white zigzag pattern. I think they call that chevron, that pattern. Blue and white chevron pattern. It was knit, this shirt was. And it sold for $14, which was the best offer, which I took. They paid $4.50 in shipping. I hadn't raised that up. But I only paid $3.51. It went to Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Now, if you notice, that's the second sale to New England, which is rare that I sell to New England. Okay, Pure Jill. This is a batik tee, women's medium long sleeve. This is really pretty, sort of watercolorish looking, with a scoop neck. It was quite long, almost like a tunic top. I sent an offer to Watchers for $17.77, and somebody bought it. And that went to Annapolis, Maryland. So over there too. Not exactly New England, but okay. Dottie, new with tag sheer beach cover-up. I'm surprised I had this one so long. I think I had it all through last summer. It's so pretty. It was sheer, and it just sort of tied around the waist. And this pretty paisley blue pattern. And that's sold for an offer to Watchers for $17.77. And this went to Bedford, New Hampshire. I just thought it was funny. All these in a row went to to New England. Here's Kenzie jeans. These were women's, size 6. They had little stars all over them. These are a really cute pair of jeans. And they sold on a sale for $17.50. And those went to Venice, California. They paid shipping, of course, on that. Why do I keep doing that? Okay. All right, here's a Talbot skirt. I remember getting the skirt, and I'm not sure if it was from you, Bumblebee, or from Thread Up, but I sort of remember getting the skirt. It was sort of a waffle weave cotton, had shells all over it, real summery short skirt. It sold as a best offer, though, for $15. And it went to Morristown, New Jersey, the East Coast. Then here's a Brooks Brothers shirt. This is a really nice looking button-down shirt, size 15.5, 32 sleeve. And this sold for a best offer of wrong page. Same price, $15. I wasn't going to take that offer, but I finally did, because Brooks Brothers, they're expensive shirts, but you know, it's been sitting and sitting, so I took a $15 best offer. They paid $4.85 shipping. I paid $4.68. It went way out to Olympia, Washington State. And my last item, this is a shirt by Roar, button front shirt. It had a graphics on the front and a big graphics on the back. And that went for an offer to Watchers for $17.77. So other than my Poshmark sale, I took offers or best offers, or I sent out offers to most everything that I sold this week. Let me get back here. So not a big money week at all. My best sale was in Poshmark. I put something on Poshmark today, that Marc Jacobs cashmere sweater I put up. And I can see where I wouldn't need list perfectly at all if when I list the thing on eBay, if I immediately go and list it then on Poshmark, because the pictures are all pulled there. It only takes, 2 minutes to list on Poshmark. What I can't do is bring things up from older, if I don't have the pictures right there, if it's an old listings and the pictures aren't still on my computer, then that makes it really hard to list from eBay, to list things over. But if I do them at the same time for the better things, I'm going to try to do that. It makes it much easier. So far, I'm going to try to do without list perfectly. In fact, I think I looked at that listing where they have like a virtual lister for you on Poshmark, but it looks to be very expensive. It looks to be like maybe instead of $20 some a month, I think it's up per week. So that would turn out to be too much, I think. Even trying it, I don't know if you can get a whole month free. I don't think they give you a whole month free. I think they give you a week free, and I'm not sure how much that would tell you. So I'll try it this way. If I list something that I think will do good on Poshmark, I'll list it at the very same time. We'll see how that works. At least it'll get some new listings, but that still doesn't solve the problem of sharing, does it? So how long did that take me? 20 minutes, and that was mostly just talking. Yeah, of sharing all my sales of the week. You know what else happened today? I went to do my spreadsheet that I've been keeping for my sales on eBay. I have one for Poshmark too, and that's there. And I put my Poshmark sales on it. They're separate. I cannot find, I don't know what happened to the spreadsheet I had it from the start of January till last week. I had everything that I've sold. I was keeping a spreadsheet. It's like gone. When I look for it in Numbers, which is like Excel on the Mac, it's not there. I don't know what happened to it. How could it disappear? So that's very disturbing. I have put a label on my taxes. It's out in the bin to be collected tomorrow to go down to my tax guy. I called him and I told him just, I hope everything's there for him just to make the best of it, because I have no more information. I sent him all I had, and I hope it's, everything he needs is there. I don't know why it was so much harder this year. The J Jill and the swim cover up are from you. Yeah. I thought that swim cover up was. The Talbots was from ThreadUp. Okay. Yeah. Excel, well, I don't have Excel. I have what's called Numbers. It's very similar to Excel. In fact, I think the two of them would, I'm not sure if I downloaded an Excel spreadsheet, if it would go into Numbers, all right? I'm not sure. But it's very similar. Yeah, do you keep an Excel spreadsheet? Bumblebee. Has to be super simple. I know I can get an Excel onto my computer, onto a Mac. You can get Excel, but I have numbers, so why put Excel on here? Why not just work with what I have? Yes, you have Excel. Hi, Sue. You'll have to go back and listen. I'm already done for what I sold. Wasn't much. One Poshmark item, and which was the most expensive, $36 for a jacket, and only 8 eBay items. So that's it. That's all I sold this past week. It stunk. So yeah. Sue, did you watch? You watched the box opening yesterday later. That was a fun box, wasn't it? Yeah, you'll catch it on replay. Okay, but you thought you'd lost an Excel, but my son was able to retrieve it. I would think I would be able to. That's why I kept going back into numbers and trying to find it, because I don't think you can hardly throw things away by accident, on a like on numbers or Excel. I think it must be there somewhere, somehow. But that's very disturbing if I won't be able to find that. I have a folder marked spreadsheets, and it's not in there. That's where I thought I put it, right on my desktop, so I'd be able to get it each week. And up until last week, that was working perfectly. But all of a sudden, I can't find it. So that's Chris's 4 C's to selling. I was just listening to one of his right before I came. I'm not sure which one I was listening to. I have a lot of him to catch up on, but I do try to watch all of his. And I watch his Monday morning where he has all those people. I'd love to join that, but I think all those people seem to be much bigger sellers than me. I don't know. He says it doesn't matter. But I will look for that. Was that a good one? The 4 C's to selling? Won't you be able to find it on your hard drive? I'll try. Yeah, it has to be somewhere, right? Yeah, Bumblebee, ask your son when you get a chance how he found it from Excel. It might be similar. You only got halfway through it so far. Yeah, I like his all of his seem to motivate me more than any other seller. And he's so different. On the one I was watching today, he was talking about how different he's become from when he first started doing YouTube videos. It's because now he's married and they're about to have a baby like in a week. So this was a current one I was watching, and he's gotten funnier. I really enjoy watching him. I can't imagine how he gets so much done. He works constantly for his allotted hours. That's how he does it. Me, I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I run out and do dishes, then I come back and do a couple things here, then I throw things in the laundry. You know, maybe I should make time blocks. That's what everybody says, how they get most things accomplished, and treat it like a job. But on the other hand, sometimes I think, why should I do that? I'm 78 years old. I don't really need a job. But I do, it does lift my spirits when I do sell things. And I need not to feel so guilty when I take a day off or most of the day off. I mean, when I'm out watching, I've been binge watching again The Crown. Now, I have watched it before when it was on. Now, I think there's new ones on that I haven't seen, but I haven't got to there yet. I'm still watching the ones I've already watched. And there's a lot that I've forgotten about them as I watch them again. But yeah, such a good series. You're a woman and he's a man. What do you mean? What? He doesn't have to go do dishes and wash clothes. That's true. Yeah, he definitely treats his business like a business, because that's what, I'm not sure if his wife, well, she's probably not working right now, but I think they probably have a double income. I'm not real sure about that, but they definitely live on his income. He makes a lot. Yeah. But men get distracted, maybe he'd like to go play golf. I'm just going by my family. Any time off they had, they'd be on the golf course if the weather was nice. Here, let me make this bigger. He said, when you sell ordinary items, they do take longer to sell, so you really need to list more and have a larger store. Yeah, he is selling exactly sort of what I sell. He's when he first started, it was different, but now he's down to selling, like he said, mall brands. And if you go in a store, they're priced like what I price mine. But he has so many. That's why he sells so much. I mean, he has a huge store. I don't, number one, he also has storage. He also has a storage place. He doesn't keep this stuff in his house. If I couldn't have a store that big. I would be out of my house. I don't want to have to get a storage place. I don't want to move into another room either. It's taken up enough of my rooms. Yeah, there's plenty of things in my store that are very long tail. That have been there forever. I have things, I'm sure, in my store that have been there 3 years. Trying to unload groceries, eat a snack, and the cat is helping me unpack the chicken. Yeah. Yeah, but I think women are better at least I used to be, not so much anymore, but we're used to being able to do 2, 3, 4 things at a time. Now I need to focus more when I'm doing things. But it didn't used to be like that. I used to be able to multitask with the best of them. Yes, I think aren't women supposed to be better at multitasking than men? Oh, I don't know. I think I heard that somewhere. I don't know where. But I will go try to find that one and listen to it because I do like to listen to his things. He does make me want to do more. I'll guarantee that. Now I have this list of things I was going to go put on my spreadsheet. Now I don't have a spreadsheet to put it on. Maybe I'll go hunt for that in my Finder on my hard drive. So I'm going to close for now. And I will be back for Thursday for sure. I put the walk around thing on where I edit movies, but there's not too much to see, being everything is, like I said yesterday, nothing's coming up in the garden yet. It's March. Only the little daffodils have poked through. That's not much to see. So I think I'm going to let that sit, and I will do another walk around sometime in April and show the big difference. So now the dog is trying to help me clean the cat dog. Oh, what kind of dog do you have, Bumblebee? Oh. My daughter still has not brought me my 2 cats. The 2 cats she has decided to give me. She has so many. I just don't think she's kept them so long that she's not crazy about giving up any of them. A beagle. Does your beagle howl at all? They are the cutest little puppies when they're little. Beagles are nice dogs. Now that's a smaller little hunting dog. Okay, I'm going to close. I will be back Thursday if I don't think of something before that. And everybody be good. And Sue, Sue, I have a toilet question. I will call you or call me, whatever, sometime today. I'll give you a call. I have a question about, because you probably have the exact same toilet. Mine's a Delta. I don't know what kind yours is. So they might not be exactly the same. She'll sing with us. This is about her beagle. She will sing with us and match our pitch. Aw, that's funny. Oh. Okay. All right. It's a beautiful day, but cold. And everybody changed their clocks, I see. I will be back this next week and see you then. Bye.